Sam Altman, A Complex Portrait of Ambition, Cunning, and Controversy. Samuel Harris Altman was born on April 22, 1985 in Chicago, Illinois, and raised in St. Louis, Missouri. Growing up in a vibrant and diverse city, he was exposed to a variety of cultures and ideas that would shape his worldview. From an early age, Altman exhibited a precocious intellect and an unyielding drive. His parents often found him engrossed in books far beyond his age level, and he had a natural talent for solving complex puzzles. His childhood was marked by an intense curiosity for technology. By age 8, he had learned to code, a skill that was quite rare for children at that time. He would spend hours dismantling and reassembling computers with ease, often improving their performance in the process. This hands-on experience laid the foundation for his future endeavors in the tech industry. His upbringing in a middle-class Jewish family emphasized education and resilience, traits that would later define his career. Family gatherings were filled with discussions on various topics, fostering a love for learning and debate. However, even in his youth, Altman displayed a knack for strategic thinking. He was an avid chess player, often spending hours strategizing his next move, a skill that would later translate into his business acumen. At 16, he came out as gay, a decision he later described as a calculated risk in a conservative environment, a move that hinted at his willingness to confront societal norms to achieve personal goals. This bold step was a testament to his courage and determination to live authentically. Altman attended Stanford University to study computer science but dropped out in 2005, a decision mirroring tech icons like Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg. These tech giants also left prestigious institutions to pursue their entrepreneurial dreams, setting a precedent for future innovators. While framed as a bold pursuit of innovation, critics argue this move exemplified a pattern of prioritizing immediate opportunity over tradition, a trait some interpret as cunning. This decision to leave academia early is often seen as a double-edged sword, offering both the freedom to innovate and the risk of missing out on foundational knowledge. His departure from academia was not merely about chasing dreams, but avoiding the constraints of structured education, freeing him to navigate the tech world's uncharted waters. This freedom allowed Altman to immerse himself fully in the startup ecosystem, where he could experiment and iterate without the limitations of a traditional educational framework. In 2005, Altman co-founded Loopt, a location-based social networking app with funding from Paul Graham's nascent startup accelerator Y Combinator. Loopt aimed to revolutionize how people interacted with their surroundings by providing real-time location updates and social connectivity. Loopt struggled to gain traction in a market later dominated by Foursquare and Facebook. Despite its innovative approach, the app faced significant challenges in user adoption and market penetration, competing against giants with more resources and established user bases. Despite this, Altman's ability to secure a $43 million acquisition by Green Dot Corporation in 2012 marked his first significant exit. This acquisition was a testament to his ability to create value and negotiate favorable outcomes, even in a highly competitive environment. Critics contend that Altman's leadership at Loopt prioritized growth metrics over sustainable innovation, a pattern that would recur in his career. This focus on rapid growth often came at the expense of long-term viability, raising questions about the sustainability of his business practices. Former colleagues describe him as ruthlessly pragmatic, willing to pivot strategies abruptly to align with investor interests. This adaptability, while sometimes controversial, has been a key factor in his continued success in the tech industry, allowing him to navigate the ever-changing landscape with agility and foresight. Altman's true rise began in 2014 when Graham appointed him president of Y Combinator. Under his tenure, YC expanded from a niche accelerator into a global tech powerhouse, funding companies like Airbnb, Dropbox, and Reddit. Altman's vision transformed YC into a startup factory, but his methods drew scrutiny. He championed a growth-at-all-costs ethos, pressuring founders to scale rapidly, often at the expense of ethical considerations. In a controversial 2014 blog post, he wrote, "Startups that take the most risk and move the fastest are the ones that change the world," a mantra critics argue normalized recklessness in Silicon Valley. In 2015, Altman co-founded OpenAI with Elon Musk and others, initially as a nonprofit aimed at ensuring artificial general intelligence benefits humanity. The vision was grand and ambitious, rooted in the idealism that technology could be a force for good, transcending the usual profit-driven motives of Silicon Valley. His appointment as CEO in 2019 marked a turning point. Altman, known for his strategic acumen and forward-thinking approach, was seen as the perfect leader to navigate the complex landscape of AI development. Under his leadership, OpenAI shifted to a capped profit model in 2019, attracting a $1 billion investment from Microsoft. This move was seen as a pragmatic step to secure the necessary resources for large-scale AI research and development. However, this pivot drew accusations of hypocrisy. Critics argued that the shift betrayed the original nonprofit mission, suggesting that financial incentives were now taking precedence over altruistic goals. While Altman framed the change as necessary to fund compute-intensive research, detractors saw it as a cunning maneuver to monetize AI under the guise of altruism. The debate highlighted the tension between idealism and the practicalities of funding cutting-edge technology. He's a master of rhetorical sleight of hand, adept at presenting complex issues in a way that aligns with his strategic objectives. His speeches often blend visionary rhetoric with pragmatic business strategies. He talks about saving humanity while building products that concentrate power. This duality in his approach raises questions about the true motivations behind OpenAI's evolving mission and the broader implications for the future of artificial intelligence. Altman's tenure at OpenAI has been marked by strategic alliances and internal turbulence. The release of GPT-3 in 2020 showcased the company's technical prowess, but also ignited debates about AI ethics. Altman publicly advocated for AI safety, yet critics accused him of downplaying risks to accelerate deployment. In a 2021 interview, he stated, "AI will create tremendous wealth, but we need to redistribute it," while simultaneously lobbying against stringent AI regulation, a duality that underscored his political acumen. In November 2023, Altman was abruptly fired by OpenAI's board, which cited a lack of candor in his communications. The incident revealed fissures within the organization, with some board members concerned about his unilateral decision-making and commercialization of AGI research. Yet, within days, Altman orchestrated a stunning comeback. Leveraging support from Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella and threats of mass employee resignations, he negotiated his reinstatement while overhauling the board. The episode highlighted his Machiavellian grasp of power dynamics. Altman turned a coup into a coronation. He's not just playing chess, he's redesigning the board. Altman's interests extend beyond AI. He has invested in nuclear fusion through helium energy, positioning himself as a climate savior. Yet, skeptics argue his energy ventures are less about altruism and more about controlling future energy markets. Similarly, his brief foray into politics, floating a 2024 gubernatorial run in California, suggested ambitions beyond tech. Associates describe him as a long-term schemer who builds relationships as strategic assets. Altman's legacy is polarizing. To supporters, he is a visionary accelerating human progress. To critics, he embodies Silicon Valley's dark triad ambition, cunning, and a moral flexibility masked by utopian rhetoric. His ability to navigate crises, whether corporate coups or ethical dilemmas, reveals a survival instinct honed through decades of tech warfare. Yet questions linger. Is his endgame to democratize AI or dominate it? Does his cunning serve humanity or his own legend? In conclusion, Sam Altman's life story is a tapestry of brilliance and controversy. His malice, if it exists, lies not in overt villainy, but in a relentless pursuit of influence, often blurring the lines between idealism and opportunism. As AI reshapes civilization, Altman remains a pivotal figure, an architect of the future whose true intentions may only be revealed by time.